Oh, yeah. Next film I'm going to talk about, it did not come out in 2025, but I watched it this year, so I'm going to talk about it, which is Shoplifters by Hirokazu Kore-eda. He is the writer and director of Monsters, which we talked about last year.
Yes.
Yeah, which I watched on a plane and everyone was like,
yeah! The ideal experience.
Yeah, I watched this in the comfort of my home this time with our big TV on Blu-ray. So, yeah, I got the full experience. It stars Franky and Sakura Ando and Kirin Kiki, who is like a fucking legend in the Japanese acting scene, and Mayu Matsuoka. Anyway, and Jiro Kairi, who plays the young boy.
I'm so lucky that all the films I've had to read off, the names have been like, well actually, that's not too
Western,
relatively Western.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of this director. I loved Monsters. I thought Monsters was a fantastic film. I will watch it again, not in a plane.
Yes.
It deserves
maybe in a boat.
Maybe in a boat. Maybe in a submarine. Maybe in a monster.
Maybe an ocean gate.
Yeah. Down next to the Titanic. Stick it on Monsters.
So you went down to see the Titanic?
On the phone.
I went down to watch Monsters whilst knowing the Titanic's nearby.
Yeah. And every now and then I peeked and went, oh, there it is.
I can't see.
I can't see. It's black. It's dark down here. Terrible way to go.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? The Titanic is still killing people.
Still to this day. Still getting them. Still killing rich people.
Still killing rich people.
Yeah. So yeah, very big fan of this director. I thought Monsters was brilliant. It's as a director and a writer, he very much is a humanist. He very much will focus on human stories.
Sure.
There's no elaborate. I mean, Monsters has got a very kind of interesting intertwining. Yes, that's the humanity I was looking for.
Exactly.
In all these films.
Exactly.
Part of the Badlands. Badlands are in here right now.
Yeah, these are the Badlands.
Flatulence.
I mean, that would be there. Did I ever tell you about my fucking... I always wanted to do a Sonic the Hedgehog level called the Heinous Anus Zone.
It's just
and you're just going through a colon,
and
avoiding poo.
And you know how you have to breathe in the water in the underwater levels?
Yeah.
Just fart bubbles.
Yeah,
so...
Sorry,
segue. But he's a very humanist director, and he'll talk about it very much focused on the human side of life, basically. Humans very much take center stage in all his films, and it's very much they are the world. That the world is there. Yeah, the world is there, but it's very much they, the foundation of everything is these people.
Yeah.
The film follows this father and son walking home on a very, very cold night in Tokyo. And they walk past a house and they see this little girl literally on the balcony, and she just stood out there. And they're like, what's going on? They talk to her oh, do you want to come with her? Are you okay? And she doesn't really talk. And then the dad's like, well, we have to do something. And you can hear this fight happening. The mother and the father are having this brutal, physical fight in the house, and they're getting hit, and they're screaming, and it's horrible. So they just go, I'm just gonna take the child for tonight. It's freezing. She's sat outside in the balcony. And they go home. And when you arrive at this home, quite quickly you realise that this isn't a normal home. There's a guy, and there's a father and a mother and an older sister and a young boy, but they're all very different. And they take this young girl in, and they just instantly kind of start looking after her. And you then start to realise that this is not an actual family. This is a band of misfits. This is a collection of abandoned people who have managed to find a family. And so they're not actually related.
Yeah.
These are all the father and the mother are they're a couple. But they're not related to the old woman. And they're not related to the younger girl there, the sort of woman who's 18, 20. And even the little boy, he's not their son. They're just another boy that they found. And so it explores this family who start to raise this young girl because they're like, oh, we have to give her back. And then like, can't. Like, it's just like, they didn't file, the parents actually didn't file a police report. And they only realise something's missing like weeks later when the police just like do a random checkup and realise she's not there. So for the family, they're like, they don't fucking care about her. They don't care about her. They would have called the police if they cared. They don't care. We care. This family, we care about people. And so it shows this sort of day-to-day life of this bunch of misfits who are cobbled together. And, none of them can hold down jobs. None of them can. Because they're vagabonds, basically. And a lot of them get fired very quickly because, they steal shit from work. The father's doing like a construction job. He like hurts his knee and all this sort of stuff. And so the young boy, he shoplifts. That's his like how he contributes to the family. And he takes a little girl to shoplift with him. And I don't want to go into much more because then like the film then pivots. And a bit like Monsters, it pivots and it goes into something much deeper. But
this sounds like it's going to be a very heartbreaking film.
It is a very heartbreaking film.
Oh yeah,
but it's also a beautiful film.
Yeah,
it's just humanity at its darkest, but also at its absolute finest.
Another beautiful film.
Yeah, and it really shows like the real power of humans able to care for each other and to look after each other. And it's the whole sort of sentiment of like, is blood thicker than water?
Yes.
There's so many good lines in it, but one of them is like, you
can't make family, but you can find them.
You can find family, but the mum, who is a phenomenal actor in this.
And this is Kirin, yeah.
This is
Kirin,
Sakura and Ando.
Okay.
Yeah, she plays the mum. Absolutely phenomenal performance in it, and she does this whole speech where she's like, we chose her.
Yeah,
it's more, and then she's like, it's more stronger than family, because with family you can resent them, you don't have a choice, but when you choose family, it's much more powerful. Yeah, that's it there.
Yeah. Sounds like some serious copiums coming up.
It's just wonderful. It's like, at the beginning, it's like Minari, where you just don't want it to end. You want to watch this family, how they operate, how they exist. And then, by the end of it, you're just on this brutal journey with them, trying to keep this family together.
Right.
And really get into the nuances of like, what makes a family. And I really don't want to say much more because I think everyone should watch this film. It's better than Monsters. It's way better than Monsters. This is like... Monsters is good, but this is fucking incredible.
Okay.
Like, I remember, like, Fiona started crying first at one point. I remember the moment I started crying, and then I couldn't stop, like, just gently rolling with tears. I wasn't, like, sobbing, but I just, every now and then, like, a tear would just roll down my face. And
weeping,
I was like,
I believe,
yeah,
is the term.
Leaking, yeah. A weeping leak, yeah.
Weeping leak.
And I just... And it wasn't depressing.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I'm making it sound like this is like, it's heartbreaking, but it's not depressing. It's just sad things will happen in this film, but at the end of it, you won't be depressed. If the opposite, actually, you will be full of hope, because it is a really, really hopeful film. And it's very lovely to see a film that just didn't go down the humans are bad, they're innately bad, and sometimes you can't change bad people. This is actually the opposite. It's like humans are fundamentally good, and we lose track of that when we go into the city and we get these big jobs and
I agree. Like,
and we
I'm so
become
tired
cold.
of that.
Yeah,
it's not nihilistic, but it's cynical.
Yeah,
I think most people are bad. I completely disagree.
No.
Look at the world we're in. There's no way this shit would have come together if we were fundamentally out to fuck each other over.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Society.
Yeah, and it's really much...
There's no fucking way.
And it's mostly about, like, it's not people's fault. It's like, it's the environment. It's this, the city can just turn people into cold people. And, some people, though, are, like, bad in this film. They are. They're just shit. And that's why it makes it so much important about this family.
Yeah.
Because there are just some people who are shit. Maybe they're going for their own problems, but they're not there for people. And it's a fantastic. It's just so damn fucking good.
Wow. Really, it's really got you, hasn't it?
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's the kind of film that you see and you're just like, this is why people make films.
Yes.
Like, this is just a total masterclass. And it's like, it's filmed beautifully, but not overly evocative. So it's not overly going for like these mad shots. It's got that Japanese flair where you're going to get lots of wides.
But like you'd see in like the humbleness of it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a shot where it's literally like the camera's on the floor looking up at a light, and it's got like the clove hang. It's got like the clove hangers on the line. And I remember just looking, and that shot lingers where you can hear them talking from inside, and obviously it's going into that's their home life, but it's just shot in a way that's just so gentle and wonderful. And there's a scene in a car park, which people who've seen it will know, where the boy and the dad are like having this moment in the car park, and it's just this long wide. There's no cuts of them just like doing the scene, and then they run around. And it's and also that won't happen again.
Yeah.
So you'll never overstay your welcome. Like that shot will happen, and it will leave a mark on you, and then it won't happen again. It won't milk it.
Yeah.
Unlike the Green Knight, which seems to just milk its fucking create. Like, we're gonna have every shot, and then we're gonna do them again. This one is like, its cinematography is there to serve its purpose, but it is also fantastic.
Mate.
I can't recommend it enough.
I think I'll fucking watch it tonight.
I think I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Damn, so it's a near perfect film.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll give it a 9. I think I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I just think it's fucking incredible.
Holy
and
shit.
You know what? It maybe it won't be for everyone, but I just feel like it will actually be for everyone. Like everyone will really. I think you watch it, and it's just like. Maybe it won't blow people away as much as it blew me away, but it will still. You'll still like it. Like I think, as fundamentally as a film, it's well paced. It's very well written. It's very well acted. So therefore, you will have a good time, and it's not boring. And that's the thing. Like you can have like an Oscar bait movie. We can have like 40 Eddie Redmayne films about being a character. Or we can go down that route. There's some films on this list where I just yawn just by reading out the title. But this is like it's quirky, like the dynamic of the family living together. That's interesting. The shoplifting, the work they do, and in a way, I also watched this year Lost in Translation. That's a film about loneliness. This is also a film about loneliness, but done in a very different way.
Oh, that's interesting.
Done in a way that is just it makes you appreciate the connections, and that's just wonderful. Yeah, go and check it out.
Damn. Okay.
Damn. Yeah, there you go.